Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another video episode on the Forgotten Weapons Library. I'm Ian, and recently I've been working to study up on Japanese firearms of World War II. One of the primary books I've been using to do it is Military Rifles of Japan, 1897 to 1945, by Fred Honeycutt and F. Pat Anthony. This is a fairly dated book. This one in particular, as you can see, is a bit tattered. This was originally published in 1977. So, with the advent of the internet and a lot more collectors being able to talk easily, some of the information in this book is a bit out of date. Overall, it's still an excellent resource. It's probably, when you consider cost and comprehensiveness, it's probably about the best overall book on Japanese rifles. And it has been updated. I believe the 5th edition is the most recent, and that was published in the mid to late 90s. So this covers, it doesn't cover any pistols, but it covers basically all of Japan's long arms, starting from the Type 30 rifle, Japan's first small bore smokeless powder bolt action, through the Type 99, and also some of the emergency special guns produced right at the tail end of World War II. It also covers semi-autos and has a little bit of brief coverage of bayonets and slings and some of the accessories like that. So why don't we take a quick look through, and you can get an idea for what the inside of the book looks like. Alright, as I mentioned, this is an original first edition and it's seen a lot of use. Dust jacket's kind of torn up on it. Anyway, the text starts with an overview of the Japanese arsenal system and has a real nice reference page here of the different character markings that you'll encounter on Japanese rifles. We have arsenals, we have numerals used to designate rifle type, and then we also have the different characters used to designate series of production. Now, each specific type of rifle, like for example the Type 30, will have first a basic description, then a set of pages like this with an overall photo and a close-up photo and some notes on a specific type of the rifle. So in this case we have a page on the Type 30 made in Tokyo, the Type 30 carbine from Tokyo, and that's all there are for the 30. When we get to rifles like the 38 and the 99, there are a whole lot more variations, different arsenals, different variants of the guns. So, let's see, moving on. Here's another one, the Type 44. I've always thought that was a pretty neat rifle. The Japanese cavalry carbine with its folding bayonet. So, he has some things here like the 3 different variations in the nose cap. As they, over the length of the war, they steadily upgraded the strength of that nose cap over time. So here's another example. We have a Tokyo, then we have Kokura, different arsenal, and then a Kokura with a different variant of the nose cap, etc. So, like I said, this is for pretty serious collectors. It includes a lot of detail like that. There's discussion of the Type 97 sniper, some of the different markings you'll see on scopes. Towards the end of the book, he gets into a lot of interesting, unique, and unusual guns. Experimental paratroop rifles of a couple different kinds. This one, interestingly, has a Type 44 style folding bayonet, as well as a Type 2 style takedown mechanism. And he talks about some of the Japanese semi-auto experiments. He does talk about the Type I, which is actually Italian made. It's a Mannlicher Carcano action with a Mauser style magazine and otherwise set up like an Arasaka. Another example of a semi-auto, the Type 5, which is a copy of the US M1 Garand. And then at the end there is a brief couple pages of discussion of slings, cleaning rods, the various accessories that were used with the rifles, bayonets, scabbards, frogs, that sort of thing. So there are several different editions of this that you can still find available for sale. We'll have links to this original first edition and also the 5th, which is the most recent. The 5th is probably your best bet to purchase. It'll have the most up-to-date information. But if Japanese long arms are a subject that you're interested in, again, there's some other books out there on disassembly and reassembly that are more user guides. There's obviously Duncan McCollum's book on Japanese firearms overall, which is a little bit lighter grade than this. It's not. This is a little bit more for the serious collector than just the interested amateur, you might say. Recently, the folks involved with Bonsai have been putting out some really impressive, very thick, heavy-duty studies on individual Japanese rifle designs, the 99, the 38, etc. There's a lot more information there. They're also, of course, more expensive, especially when you start looking at buying all of them together. So I think for the serious collector, Honeycutt's book is about your best overall compromise for a single reference. So hope you enjoy it. Hope you check out the book and learn something about Arasakas. Thanks for watching, guys.